Welcome back once again, all of my low carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Today I have another very easy, quick keto meal recipe for you. Today I am going to show you how to make super quick, super easy keto Korean beef. And if you want a printable version of this recipe, you can check out my website at janetsdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find a printable version of this recipe and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, delicious, low-carb keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out videos, at least every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you'd like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will go to me and help support the channel. So, while you do all that, let's get cooking. Place 1 tablespoon of coconut oil or the oil of your choice in a large skillet over medium heat. Allow the coconut oil to melt completely and the skillet to preheat for about 3 to 5 minutes or just until the skillet and the oil are warm. While the skillet is preheating, thoroughly wash and peel a 1.5 to 2 pound jicama or turnip. This is going to be your rice substitute, so if you don't want jicama or turnip rice, then just prepare and cook whatever rice substitute you want, whether it be cauli rice, miracle rice, whatever. But for the jicama or turnip rice, once the jicama or the turnip is fully peeled, then cut the jicama or the turnip into chunks that will fit into the chute of your processor if you have one. If not, you can use a box grater. Make sure when you peel your jicama that you thoroughly peel it. The peeling of the jicama is very bitter. It also doesn't digest well, so make sure that every little piece of the peeling is off so you don't get that bitter taste. Place the chunks of the jicama or the turnip into your processor and fully shred all the jicama or turnip, whatever you're using. Again, if you don't have a food processor, you can use the large holes of a box grater. But keep in mind that jicama and turnips, they're both a harder vegetable, so they'll take a little bit of effort to grate with the box grater. So a food processor really is the easiest way to grate the jicama or turnip. Place the shredded jicama or turnip into your preheated skillet, then stir it a little bit to coat it all with the oil. Lightly sprinkle some salt and pepper and dry seasonings of your choice over the shredded jicama or turnip that's in your preheated skillet. I just used a little bit of salt and pepper and some garlic powder, onion powder, and some ground ginger. Stir the dry seasonings into the shredded jicama or turnip until the seasonings are evenly distributed over the shredded jicama or turnip. Cook over medium heat for about 3 minutes without stirring the jicama or the turnip. After 3 minutes, stir the jicama or the turnip and cook another 3 minutes or until the jicama or turnip is slightly softened. Now, jicama really does not get soft, but it will be a tad softer than what you started with. Once the jicama or the turnip is cooked, then scoop the cooked jicama rice or turnip rice or whatever rice substitute that you are using into a separate pan or a bowl, and make sure you keep this warm. You want your rice substitute to be warm when you're ready to use it, and set it aside for a minute. Place 1 pound of lean ground beef into the same skillet that you used to cook your jicama rice or whatever rice substitute that you used. Sprinkle the beef with some salt and pepper and some dry seasonings of your choice. Again, I used the garlic powder, onion powder, and ground ginger. Then use a wooden spoon and chop the beef into smaller pieces. Then stir it to combine it with all the dry seasonings and the salt and pepper. Continue to cook the beef over medium heat for about 5 minutes or until it's no longer pink. While the beef is cooking, make sure you stir it occasionally so it doesn't burn or stick to your pan. And as you are stirring it, continue to crumble the beef until it is into small pieces. Once the beef is cooked, if desired, you can stir in about 1 cup of cooked sliced carrots or any cooked vegetable of your choice. Sprinkle 50 grams or around 1/4 cup of the brown sugar sweetener of your choice over the meat mixture. I'm using brown monk fruit sweetener. You can use whatever brown sugar sweetener you want. You can also adjust it more or less depending on how sweet you want your beef mixture. Add 60 milliliters or around a fourth cup of liquid aminos or light soy sauce, a half teaspoon of ground ginger, a half teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, a half teaspoon of garlic powder, and a half teaspoon of onion powder. Stir everything together until everything is fully combined and evenly distributed over the meat mixture. Now you can change or adjust your seasonings and the amount of spice that you want in your beef according to your personal taste. Cook the mixture for about 3 minutes or just until it comes to a low boil and everything is heated through. Then spoon your desired amount of your rice substitute on the serving plate of your choice. Top the rice substitute with your desired amount of the beef mixture, and if desired, you can finely chop some green onions and sprinkle it over the top, or finely chop some parsley, or even use dry parsley, whatever you want, or just leave it plain. Alrighty, here we are with my yummy looking Korean beef. This smells so good. Now you can always add any other vegetables. If you want to add broccoli or any other type of vegetable besides carrots to it, you can do that. You can change it up any way you want to. I am using the jicama rice. You can use any rice substitute of your choice. Or if you don't want to use a rice substitute, you can put this in a lettuce wrap and it would still work just fine. But more important is what it tastes like, of course. Because just because it looks pretty doesn't mean it's going to taste pretty sometimes, huh? Alrighty, let's see if I can get a little bit of the rice substitute, a little bit of the carrot, a little bit of the beef. Keep it all on the fork. Oh wow. That was really good. I love using jicama as a rice substitute because it gives a teeny weeny hint of a crunch, because jicama never really gets completely softened. So I love that in a rice substitute because it just gives it that little hint of a little crunch and that little hint of sweetness that jicama has. But of course it would be good with any rice substitute. That balance between the brown sugar substitute and the red pepper flakes, sweet with a little hint of spice to it. Excellent. Very good. This is definitely going to be on repeat at my house. It's so quick, so easy, and so inexpensive too. It's just a winner. Thumbs up all the way around for me. Yes. Definitely yummy. Come to mama. You can eat this immediately. If you do have any leftovers, allow it to cool completely. Then store it in an airtight container in your refrigerator for up to 3 days. Or after it's cooled completely, you can divide it into whatever size serving portions you want and put them in airtight freezer-safe containers and freeze them for up to 1 month. Eat and enjoy. And that's a recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.